there. What makes you think that you can overcome some of that gridlock and get things done? What kind of techniques will you bring?
I think one of the people I really admire when I'm looking for working in the legislature is Tip ONeil. Tip ONeil was a House Speaker, and he was the one who really knew how to work with Republican and Democrat. He knew how to finesse all of them and to really work in spite of all the difficulty. That's one of the examples I have. The second is my personality. I am a team player, and also I am very patient. I take time, and I like to listen. And I think that helped me, and I am persistent and consistent in what I'm believing in. And I think I worked through my campaign with Republican, and I knocked doors on Republican, Democrat, Independents, and that showed in the result of my election that I was the first Democrat to get people from different parties to vote for me. So I can play the role in the legislature to be a team player and get everybody together.
Well, Ferial, if you're elected, what will be your top 2 or 3 priorities?
My priority is, first of all, it changes education. Trying to get funding for education. One of the problems we have is we're spending so much money in printing books for schools, and this book is crazy. I mean, when you have a kid having a book for $80, and every 5 years we change, and billions of dollars going to publisher for books kids cannot even carry. So I want to change and get this money, instead of spending in the publishing for the publisher, we spend it on our classroom, on our, hiring teachers and getting equipment for our kids. That's one of the projects. The second is really helping also with, infrastructure. We need to take care of our infrastructure. We need to create green jobs and to create a green environment, and to make the problem work for the environment instead of the environment working for the problem. So this is one of the issues I really want to work on, in creating green jobs.
Okay. Ferial, what is your position on charter schools?
I don't agree with charter school, because charter school, it take money from general fund for a few kids. And this is fracture the education system and segmented. And I think we need to improve public education instead of trying to establish charter school. And this is the band-aid, it's not the solution. I think if anything we have to care about is public school. This is, to me, it is the greatest gift humanity gave itself, is public school. Because it took so many people out of poverty to the middle class. And we have to emphasize on helping our public schools.
Ferial, as you know, most of these people are from Ventura, so they may not be as familiar with the 37th District. Who will be the Republican nominee for the 37th District, and what will be some of your campaign points that you'll use in the contest?
My opponent is Jeff Gorrell. First of all, I hope everybody knows this is an open seat. He's new. The thing which is good in my campaign, I have name recognition because I ran 3 times, and this is my 4th time. And my campaign is always one of the things, which is actually, it is funny because my opponent invited me to come and speak to his class, and he called me an inspiration. And one of the things I really treasure, when he met me first time, he told me, you're a candidate, we know you're a candidate with a lot of integrity. And this is what I'm going to keep, working hard and doing my best and keep my integrity and make every Democrat proud of me.
And just for clarification, this is the seat that is currently held by Audra Strickland. That's now I thought that would be the reaction, actually. Well, Ferial, what do you think should be done to solve the ongoing budget problems in Sacramento? I mean, it's clear that there's going to be a large deficit, and if you're elected, what will be your thoughts on how to fix it?
Okay, first of all, we have to go why we have the problem. The problem, if you understand business cycle, we have a boom and bust. Sometimes, unfortunately, when we have the boom, we have a lot of money, we start spending it on a lot of programs. Sometimes we're not careful that those programs, we're not thinking about the future, how we're going to fund them. So when we have the buzz, we have those programs unfunded. So one of the things I want to do is we have to really, whatever program we're gonna suggest, it have to be funded, and funded for a long time. Otherwise, we're gonna have this problem. Second, We have to have money. When we have booms or we have a lot of money, we have to keep some money for the rainy day, because that saves us when we have a bust in our economy. And that's what happened to us now. So this is important for us. There is also another stuff. Sometimes we have money untouched. For example, food stamp. We have over $4 billion. And it's funny because the Californians, they don't know much about food stamp, and we are the lowest state which use food stamp. So there is a lot of money unclaimed. And because it's categorical, we cannot touch it. And I hope maybe we can change that and we make it a block grant so we can take this money and add it to our budget.